The thumbnail for this video, guys, was designed by the same name 6569 on DeviantArt. Please follow him out. Links in the description for the thumbnail. Please see him. He's a very cool guy. And this thumbnail and the video, like main thing, was designed by him. So thanks a lot. The CN65, the same ring 6569. Thanks a lot. So let's just get on with the video. So if you have all clicked on this video, you all know what the title is. The Dragon Ball Super's Tournament of Power was a legacy to everything that has happened till now in Dragon Ball Super and in Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z. It was just a legacy to every Dragon Ball series, guys. It was a legacy to every Dragon Ball series. It was even a legacy to Dragon Ball Super itself. So now I'll start out by giving some examples. Now, the reason why I've taken this thing, this image for being in my video is because I wanted to show you all the important characters. So as you all can see, as you all remember, guys, and Kale, who now let's start over the basic things. Goku gets a new form. The same thing that happened back on planet Namek. The same look was given by Goku. So that was a legacy. Then Vegeta's self-destruction to save someone, to destroy a character happened. But this time it was different. Vegeta survived because they could not have killed him. The next thing is the return of Broly. Now, Broly, now what I mean by that, not the real Broly, I mean that Kale returned as a female Broly. She was a legacy. Then the return of Frieza, which was a very great thing. The Frieza was literally beaten up so much after a very long time when he was back at Namek, when he was hit by the spirit bomb. The same look was given, uh, the same scene was designed by the artist. So guys, you all can find the connections. Now there are so many examples more which I'm gonna tell now. And the other examples include um, like um, everything, like there's so many things to tell that, like Majin Buu, Oog, and then we have Jiren, who's such a strong character. Then we had Gohan, who had a comeback, fighting against Dispo. Uh, then Piccolo, as Piccolo sacrificed himself for Gohan in Dragon Ball Super, as well as in Dragon Ball Z when he was a kid. Gohan sacrificed himself for Piccolo. Like this time, he protected Piccolo by standing up. Piccolo interactions with Kami and K, Neil, also that was also a legacy. As there were so many legacy things that I cannot even stop. There are so many, just uh, like literally, guys. There are so many things which are literally just a big legacy. So I would say overall, why am I saying this as the legacy arc? Because guys, this arc was always designed to be the final arc of Dragon Ball Super. Toriyama just told us a very big lie a few months back, like in December, where he told that I am going to write Dragon Ball Super till fans enjoy it. He never wanted Dragon Ball Super to continue. That is the reason he designed this arc. Everything in this arc was designed to be like the last time it's happening. Now, there are some other examples which are Android 18 and Trillium working together, 17 and 18 working together. Now, why would they bring 17 for this arc and make them self destruct in the same freaking arc? Now, what does that indicate, guys? This was just a legacy arc. If this arc was not there, Dragon Ball Super would have ended in a much better way. Now, why do I mention that? Uh, if Dragon Ball Super, then it would not have been a legacy more rather than it would have been like a final villain or something, I would say. But guys, when this arc first came, people thought this arc is going to destroy things because uh, the previous arc's ending was terrible. Now we are still waiting to see this arc's ending, uh, which is pretty seeming pretty great right now because Super Saiyan White. Let's see what's happening because it seems pretty cool, guys, to just see Super Saiyan White as a form because Super Saiyan White, guys, we can never even imagine there would have been something like Super Saiyan White or something. Um, Overall, I think it's gonna be a great idea for it to come back, and I would say that this legacy arc was now. There are even more examples, uh, so I shouldn't stop in the middle. The next example is that Frieza having been overpowered by so many characters in like the same thing. Then we had a fusion again, which was a legacy to the whole of Dragon Ball Z's fight. Then we had literally the legacy of everything. This, to be telling you for sure, the whole of Dragon Ball Super was designed just to be a legacy to everything. Now, guys, if you all remember, there is um, um there's like literally crime series known as Saw. So there was 7 parts of Saw, and the last film was just a legacy which just came out last year, which was Jigsaw. Now, why am I saying that this was the whole of Dragon Ball Super was a legacy, guys? Let's remember, Goku never defeated a single villain in the whole of Dragon Ball Super. He the even count for this arc. He could not defeat Beerus. Beerus just had pity on him and left him. They could not defeat Frieza. Whis had to help him. So in short, if Whis and Beerus would have already destroyed the planet, there would have not been any Frieza, obviously. So Frieza returning, that was a very big legacy in the resurrection of F. Now, then was the Destroyers arc, which showed, um, which was again a legacy to everything because there was Saiyans. Then we had Free Frost coming back, who was a lookalike of Frieza, which was a very big legacy to Cooler rather than Frieza, I would say. Then there was Maketa, Butamo, and these all guys, which were just all a legacy for Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. Now, and then there was this thing. Now there was Yamcha landing in the same pose, the same way he landed in Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, how he was dead at that time, but in this time he actually won it in a baseball match. Now, guys, you all can literally just see the connections we have between the actual Dragon Ball Z content and Dragon Ball Super. Now, if G now Dragon Ball Super is not going to end in anything ending. It's not gonna join anything, guys. It's just gonna be a legacy. GT is gonna be non-canon, and it's gonna make things different. Now, the point where all this comes, guys, where I would say that GT can actually fit right now. Now, GT can fit in the last 3 episodes. And why am I telling that? Guys, they can introduce Super Saiyan White as the they should like literally just change the idea of Super Saiyan White if they would have and make it just Super Saiyan 4. Just call it Super Saiyan 4, then continue with the same things. I would say it would be a pretty good thing. Now, it could actually fit right now, but it is not going to fit, guys. It is not going to fit. That is why it was designed as a legacy arc because it should. That Super was a legacy. Now, where was the nearest that Champa the Destroyer arc? Then we had the Future Arc, which was a legacy the original Future Trunks thing. Now, guys, if you remove the first two arcs of Dragon Ball Super, which were covered in films, there were only three arcs in major, which was the exact number of arcs Dragon Ball Z had. Now, there were many sagas, but if you count it as an arc, I would say the Frieza arc, then was Cell arc, and finally was the Majin Buu arc, which all had a particular enemy which could not be. Now, speaking seriously, Goku actually never defeated, and uh, Goku has never actually defeated a single enemy in after Dragon Ball. I would say Dragon Ball Z, he left Frieza. He did not kill him, if you remember. Trunks was the first person to kill him. Then was then we had Cell. Goku had to sacrifice his own screwed up life to let a Cell explode, and still he failed. Gohan had to battle with everything he had to save Earth. Then was Majin Buu. Without the Spirit Bomb, they were nothing, guys. Without the Namekian Dragon Ball, they were nothing. So I would say it was still a very big bummer. And um, so after then obviously the thing continued, and finally came the Tournament of Power arc, which was like it was more likely designed to be the legacy of everything, and therefore it was made into a very big arc. Otherwise, no one would ever make this arc last like 48 freaking episodes. Like, like the whole Tournament of Power has actually got more than 20 episodes if I remember. Uh, Let me actually just remember. So it started somewhere in July, and July, September, October, November, December, January, February. That's 7 into 4. So it has covered more than 30 episodes, guys. Almost 30 is gonna cover 30 episodes, almost 30, which is a very great number if you all see, because Dragon Ball Super has never had an tournament that was such long. Like 5 minutes with Frieza lasted for 12 episodes, guys. So there's a if it was not to be a legacy arc, guys, it would have ended in Davis episode 100, which would have been the uh, the second last arc, or maybe the last arc, whatever it was. I would say they could have made a very better ending, but they did not. I thought that this is gonna be like super fast. Like in manga, guys, I saw the Japanese version and it's seeming pretty cool. So I think that's it for this video. I hope you understood why I'm trying to tell that the whole of Dragon Ball Super and specifically Tournament of Power was designed as a legacy arc. So I would say that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Gonna see you next time. Till next Dragon Ball video. Bye guys, and have a great rest of the day. Thank you.